Hey y'all, it's been a while. Somebody let me know if you could hear me, okay? How's everybody been doing, honey? It has been a child. I ain't been on StreamYard in so long. I almost forgot how to get on. Hey, kind to me. Thank you. Hey, Ali Bowles. Thank you. Hey, Queen Diva. Hey, Chlorio. Hey, TT Speaks. Hey, Miss Pretty Wings. Hey, Divine Country. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Truth and Reason. Hey, Pandy's Hair and Candy and more. How you doing, love? I hope your business is doing well. Hey, Sade. Hey, Buttercream. Hey, Samantha Rogers. Hey, Cheryl Burnett. Hey, Tiffany Love. Hey, Tanya McNeil. Oh, thanks for letting me know you can hear me, Chlorio. Hey, Nashay. Hey, Tanya. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, Wowsy. Hey, Kenna. Hey, Yummy Yums. I missed, was that Virtuous? Did I see a Virtuous on here? Oh, hey, Virtuous J, how y'all doing? Hey, everybody. I am doing fine. Well, see, I hope that you guys are doing okay. Please hit that like button. I have been gone for what, over 2 months? Child, I had to break. I had to take a break and enjoy my, hey, Monica, and enjoy the rest of my summer. I was really busy, but everybody knows that when it starts to get cold outside, honey, I have a lot of commentary. It's still hot outside here right now, but hey, natural woman. And I want to say to all the people that were asking about me while I was gone, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Um, and then I even heard people were wondering, or one person was wondering if I was alive or not. Child, the grave you planning for me, that's the one you will fall in, okay? But every once in a while, it is good to take a break, okay? I'm glad to see you all as well. Oh, thank you. And thank you guys for saying that you missed my opinions. Thanks for the welcome back also that I had on my community watch. So, honey, what has been going on? Oh my goodness. Hey, just Andrea. And so yeah, I just pretty much wanted to take a break. Hey Cheryl, I want to hey hey Cheryl, I want to come on today because I hadn't been on in a while. Um and but I've been doing okay. I just been doing me, you know. Every once in a while. Yes, honey, alive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You 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 intimated. Yes, absolutely. With that last video, I try to tell people like what's going on. It's the same old thing, blah, 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 right? And so every once in a while I get bored. Uh and I told you guys that I was bored, I believe, on that last video that I made before I took my sabbatical. But it is good for me to take a break. Hey, Demetra, how you doing, love? Thank you, Demetra. Thank you so much. But it is good for me to take a break. I have been trying to catch up since I made that post the other day, and child, it's just so much. I'm confused. I'm like, I heard people arguing about food challenges and breaks from social media are necessary. And you did say I thank you, Kenna. Yeah, because like for me, a break from social media is absolutely necessary. For my mental health, it is absolutely necessary because let me tell y'all something. Uh, hey, Miss Alfreda, how you doing, love? Hey, Troy, how y'all doing? Um, the thing that pissed me off before I left, hey Joy Bournes, and I knew thank you, Joy, and it was time for me to take a break is when I literally got upset enough to, hey Miss B, to go on Kimmy's panel and speak about a crackhead that had lied on me, you know. And so and the thing was so ignorant and it was so low vibrational to I was mad at myself for actually feeling the need to have to go on Kimmy's panel and pretty much voice my voice my, how do you say it? Voice my voice the education that I had. Hey, right to be told. And so when I feel the needs, when I get so upset, because I was offended by that, you are a piece of trash. You sit on that Yaya chick sit on, what is her name? The spaceship, and said that she used to sell crack and she used to use crack. So you are so ignorant that you thought the only way I could be alcohol and drug abuse counselor is if I was an ex crackhead or ex alcoholic. And that pissed me off. And I said, you know, it's time for me to take a break because I don't want to go around here and act like I used to act and just cuss this dilapidated woman out for days. And so I said, hey, on site April, the beef sector done lost us. I know, right? Hey, April, but I'm great. Girl, April, I'm glad you are on here. Hey, Lady Tia. Hey, Tar Beverly. I'm glad you're on here too, Lady Tia, because I have a question for y'all. She said it took a sabbatical. Did you really? Right? God set me down. I just started coming. Right, April? It was time for me to take a break. But anyway, um I was so offended by that, and I don't take things personally, because anybody, people don't know anything about my life. Only thing that they can do is assume, and it don't even matter at the end of the day what you say about me, because I'm still gonna do me. At the end of the day, you can't, that's kind of thing don't work for me. But I didn't appreciate it. So at the time, hey Totally, and hey everybody, right? And so I said, well, you know what, it's time for me to take a break because I don't want to get upset. You know, hey Journey, hey Cheryl Burnett, hey Battle Roach, hey Coach, how you doing, girl? Thank you, right to be told. Thank you to everybody that's sharing my video. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for so many people coming in the room. So, but April is right. Things are crazy now. When I left, a cat pissed demon. Nobody, was fooling with her over here. Now, how is it? Hey, one pound grandma. Thank you. Yeah, I had to take a break. The exact same thing. Talking about I was right. You know what I mean? I was like, child. Oh, I remember that on site. Yeah, you're right about that. Right? It's ridiculous. I know. This version of YouTube, this circle of YouTube. All they have to do is spew lies. It's because they are less than, and they have to spew lies. That's what people don't realize. See, the game around the beef sector is who can humiliate the person the best, so that they can make themselves feel better. Okay. I was doing the family thing for the summer. I absolutely was. That's why another reason why I took a break. You know what I mean? Right to be told, I was doing the family thing. And I also um volunteer for a child advocacy group. So I was doing that also. And plus, y'all know, I be selling my trinkets, like on the weekends and stuff. I like to do that. I talked about that before. So I was doing all of that. And so so that's kind of what I was doing for the rest of the summer. And so anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know kind of why it was time for me to take a sabbatical. Cause anytime I go to getting upset for real, hey Truth Enterprise, how you doing, girl? Truth, just let me say, Chad, one of the first videos that I watched when I came back. Cause see, when I take a sabbatical, I don't around her bed. I had to wait until she removed. I wonder if you got a chance to say it. Yes, I did. I was doing it on the weekends and all of that. And that season is over now. So, you know what I mean? And so, yeah. So, anyway, I almost forgot what I was going to say. Oh, getting back to April. Hey, Donna Hughes. Let me tell y'all something. But like I said, one of the videos that I first watched was the Truth Enterprise. The second video that I watched, as a matter of fact, when I came back, was Demetra Lit All Day. And the other day, because like I said, I had been trying to figure out what was going on, and nothing was really going on enough to where I want to come on and talk about it anyway. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to talk about people arguing over food challenges and all this and all that. I'm not entertained by that. It is what it is. We, and also in the beef sector, we know that the content is kind of it is what it is these days. So Totally says, Olivia, do you think the sector turned into the begging sector? Child, that's what they say, child. That's what they say. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, that's very interesting as well. You got a lot of scammers and a lot of charlatans, and a lot of parasites. Now, speaking of parasites, okay, let me say this. Hey, Granny Mom. Hey, Diana. Um, Miss Olivia, hottest story is MU and DK. Now I heard a little bit about that. you know, it is that I don't pay no attention to that meth head over there. Okay. Hey, Miss OES sister, thank you. So anyway, I moseyed on over to Jay Wilson's panel the other night or the other day or something like that. I finished watching it yesterday. It was so long, right? And like I said, when I left, that cat piss crazy demon, that parasite, you know, nobody was paying attention to her. Now, how is it that people are now back over here fooling with the cat piss crazy demon? Now, is it because, you know, they say birds of a feather flock together and your vibe attracts your tribe? And I know it's the beef section, everybody like the beef, right? But how are people giving credence again? Hey, Bayless, hey, love, to that cat piss crazy demon once again. You know, because I seen her on Jay Wilson's panel. And after I seen her on Jay Wilson's panel, I wanted to know if she was going to mention it yesterday. So I watched about 5 minutes of it. And she was throwing shots at Jay Wilson because he was on her panel. Now, my thing is, if y'all ain't fooling with the parasite, why is she back over here? You know, cause she said she changed. Child, a leopard don't change its spots, and parasites don't change either. Okay. Now, I was absolutely grossed out by her performance. I was absolutely grossed out by the way that she was trying to you know, demean Bayless about several things, you know. But the thing that offended me about the situation was when she said one thing. She said, "You was my slave and I didn't release you." I was like, "Girl, you are delusional." And why is it that she always have to? Oh, and I also heard her say yesterday that she done made several people name somebody that I didn't make. And they said, "The bitch, you didn't make me because when I came over here, I was already made." Do you see what I'm saying? It's absolutely disgusting. She's a parasite. And if nobody learned anything at all, um, a parasite is a bloodsucker. This child is a golem. Do you guys know what the Jewish word for a zombie is golem, right? This child is the walking dead. She is the dead. She is dead on the inside, except she is still walking. So that's why you got that performance over there. That's why she can, and she's also antisocial, right? So she is struggling to get back in the sector, and they are allowing it, but it is what it is. Do you see what I'm saying? And notice that, you know, and on the outside world, she probably don't have you know, any friends or you know, any true connections at all. So she comes online, and cause the way that she, hey J Truth, hey love, the way that she act online is probably the way that she acts offline. Okay, and I just want to say that she don't have no true friends. A parasite uses people, and a parasite sucks you dry. You know what I mean? So anybody trying to get close to that cat piss crazy demon is out of their mind. Okay? No, she can't take criticism because she want to demean. She want to make everybody else in the whole world feel worse than she feels about herself because she dead on the inside and she numb. Child, she didn't make me. I made her. Right, my best bottom B I ever. Right, right. Thank you. On site, see a lot of hey Peach Fuzz. A lot of people, you know, don't remember that. You had buttermints at a wedding and thought, oh, thank you, Peach Fuzz, child. I'm still eating my buttermints, child. Okay. Oh Lord, oh Lord, hey Marvelous. In the way, like I said, she got on there and talked to Bayless, and was making fun of Bayless. And my thing is, why does she always have to, you know, you should never make somebody, make you allow. Hey, water sniper, child, I've been living my life. You should never allow somebody to make you feel bad about your past. You see what I'm saying? Whatever it was, it happened. You have to own it, and it is what it is. Okay, that's why people don't make me feel bad about nothing. Number one, they don't know nothing about me. And number two, if you did have something to make up, it's probably a lie because you don't. Okay, and number two, like I said, I've been living on this world over 50 years, and it is what it is. What you gonna do? Okay, Sassy Francis. So yeah, and then I also was grossed out when Chopper came up, and I felt so bad for Chopper because he said he was in a hospital, and she had the nerve to say that the only time he go to the hospital is when he need a warm bed. I'm thinking, bitch, it's summer outside. What you mean? Are you okay? And then she kept making the beep sound. That is, you are a retro bait. But I tell you one thing, Bayless, thank you guys. Hey Demeter, hey Natasha, hey Donnie, hey everybody. If I didn't say that, Sirius Bayless told the truth when she said that she is a daughter of Satan, because we know Satan is the father of lies. And we know the one thing that Satan does best is mix lies with truth, right? So I believe Bayless and Chopper when they say that she mixes lies with truth. And notice when you get to talking about her tea, how she wants to overtalk people, how she go to talking fast, how she starts acting real silly to try to throw the Tropical Bunch, try to throw the conversation off. Y'all need to pay attention to stuff like that. Like, it's ridiculous. And like I said, then she always talking about somebody trying to make money off of her. Girl, ain't nobody trying to make money off of you. She said that same thing when she first came out about me. I'm thinking, if people are having a conversation about you, that's the same thing they do to everybody. Yeah, Jay Wilson got his 1K, you know what I mean, about that, because it was a very entertaining live. I just wish that Bayless and Chopper would have spilled more of her tea. Okay, because and then it's also, how you gonna attack somebody's mama in living situation? Why is she always going around? Hey, Miss Cruz, how you doing? Thank you. Why is she always going around trying to mess with people's livelihood? She messed with Balin, trying to mess with her finances that she get from the government, trying to mess with her mama's living situation, trying to mess with Bayless' living situation. Like, what are you gaining from attacking somebody's living situation? Because it's hard in the world. This is 2020. Do y'all realize how much taxes are? Do y'all realize how much rent has gone up, and how hard it is to buy a house? How hard it is to buy food? Do you see what I'm saying? So why would you do that? Why would you attack people's finances? Like, she always done that, and that is real gross. And then she got the nerve. That's all she can do. Right? How you doing, the real Mrs. J? And then she got the nerve, right? How groceries is, if I didn't say it true for the reason. Right. Just miserable, just dead on the inside. And so y'all want to invite that kind of thing back over here? That's ridiculous to me. That leave her over there where she was before, or not. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's something, when it comes to demons and charlatans, they are very charismatic. And when it comes to cult leaders, they are very charismatic, and that sort of thing appeals, to a lot of people. How you think the Jonestown with Jim Jones? How do you think that came about? When all of those people drank the Kool-Aid and died because they was finding this cult leader. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of person, the demon that she is. She prays. She's a parasite, because when you're a parasite, you prey on people that that are going through something, and they need you at the time. And I heard Jay Wilson say one thing that was right at the time. Now nobody is a victim in the beef sector, okay? And this cat piss crazy demon wants to be a victim so bad. See, that's part of the issue. She want to be a victim. She want people to feel sorry for her. She want people to offer their condolences to her for whatever it is that traumatized her. Right? But you can't be a victim and a victimizer at the same time. Okay, that don't work, and my thing is, have y'all know, pray, they prey on the weak. She's a parasite. She's like a how you get these online predators and stuff that prey on children and all this and all that? She's an online predator, and she preys on people. That's what she does, and she's a demon, and she's charismatic, which is normal, in cult leaders. That's why she's always bragging on her coins. She's always bragging on how many people she got on the chat. Bitch, why you ain't bragging about your life? What do you do outside of YouTube? You had to come out back on YouTube, to get any kind of feeling at all. And the way you get your feeling is demeaning people. And then how is it that she's so charismatic that she done talk these people into going to court and filing papers on people? See, she wants so bad for somebody to go to jail online. Thank you, Access Live. To go to jail online, like she went to jail online, because she really felt like she was a victim. And at the time, I thought she was a victim. Hey, Kwani, thank you. Hey, Jean Gray. Hey, everybody. I felt like it was wrong for her to, what happened at the IHOP gate, right? But in retrospect, that's the reason why I was cordial and welcomed the demon back when she came back online, right? Because I felt like it was wrong, right? But in retrospect, maybe it was just karma. Maybe it was just a little bit of karma for all the stuff that she done, and she want to come back over here and ride roughshod over y'all again. Okay, and people like that sort of thing. Some people like that type of debauchery. That's why she's so popular, right? And then me and a whole lot of people built up the myth of that cat piss crazy demon, right? Because it was bored around here for a long time, But you shouldn't, you have to be careful what you ask for, because it'll come back. You will get it. Do you see what I'm saying? So you have to be careful. It's just like you have to be specific when you praying to God for a thing, like for a man or for whatever. You got to be specific. You can't ask God to just send you any old type of man. You got to be specific, right? So people have to watch out for that. You have to watch out for your words. All right. She wants everyone to feel insignificant, just like both of her parents and her entire family made and makes her feel. She is nothing to her own blood. Let that sink in. You know what? Access to God. That's what, I agree with that. Like honestly. And she can't stand when somebody start talking about her tea. But she want to spill everybody else's tea. And the reason why she want to make y'all feel bad about y'all too, or make babies feel bad about, her, whatever she was trying to make her feel bad about, is because she wants somebody in the whole world to feel worse than her, right? And so that's why she come on here and she spews all this stuff. But when she holler back, I don't do what I used to do, and I've done rehab to myself, and no, you haven't. I can't tell. I can't tell. The fact is, you don't have all those people doing your dirt like you used to do. That's what's going on. And that's all it is. Yes, we built her up while she was gone. Right. That's why other sectors swarmed her. Right. Because everybody had heard her name when she came back. I mean, she ain't doing nothing more than nobody else doing on her. You know? And Bayless, I wish you would have gotten more time to speak uninterrupted. You know what I mean? Because there is a lot I know that you got on your mind, and you don't let this demon make you feel in fear of losing anything. Okay? But people have she's always done that. So what is she doing different? Why is she attacking people's livelihood? Right? Yeah, she is like the pet cemetery. Okay? She rose up, she was evil when she left, she died, and she's even worse now. But she tried to put a different face on it. Why don't y'all leave her over there where they think she's somebody? You see what I'm saying? Lies, you just do it to other people. She absolutely ain't changed. Absolutely not. So that just struck me, according me, and she always tries to make people validate her. Right, delusional thoughts. Child, she is a legend in her own mind. Access denied. Talking about some name somebody I ain't made, bitch. You ain't, like I said earlier, you ain't made me, bitch. Okay, I already had my own group of people when I came over here. Okay, she only have Bridget, Andreas, and Charlie. I mean, cause like I said, birds of a feather flock together, and your vibe attracts your tribe. Okay, but people are so desperate for drama that they flock to this demon. But it is what it is. You know. Thank you, meow meow. You know. We don't want. I don't want her over here either. Tropical punch, but it is what it is. But Chopper dropped that bomb when he said that her daughter jumped out of the window to get away from her. I was like, child, and I don't know nothing about that. And I know has a beautiful daughter. And I hope she goes on to survive and thrive and do better and get away from that demon. That's what I hope. You know what I mean? And there is no way. And she's got such a control issue. Can you imagine living in that home with her with the amount of control issue? And she don't like to let go. You know what I mean? She don't like to let go, and she told you she don't like. And then make it so bad, she only views people as dollar signs, subs and dollar signs. Do you see what I'm saying? And yeah, drama reach people. Yeah, we all love drama, but some drama you can do without. Hey, Saida, you know. And so we all got to pass. We all got to pass. I wish I would let somebody beat me over the head with my past like you perfect. That just reminds me of the story of the Bible when all those men gathered around Mary Magdalene and start throwing stones at her because she was a prostitute. You know what I mean? And then the whole time, all she was trying to do was make it. With the only thing she had to make it with, which was her body, especially doing that, and especially during biblical times. You know what I mean? And Jesus said, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Okay? That's what that reminds me of. That's why nobody would ever beat me over the head with whatever they think my past is. Okay? Because it is what it is at the end of the freaking day. And what you gonna do about it? That's my issue. Okay? So I just really was, and I think that Chopper and Bayless, they got much more to tell about this heifer, but for whatever reason, they still feel like they need to protect her. And I do think Bayless felt like she was her friend, but she was not. She only uses people. See, when it comes to a sociopath, they have no friends. They have no, they feel nothing on the inside, and because they feel nothing on the inside, they have to they have to put on like they are humans, right? And the only thing she do is get you on the phone and gain your confidence and act like she care about you, so she can, when you finally wake up to her, she's gonna spill all your tea. She's gonna expose everything that you ever told her. And the only thing she do, she keep talking about $800, and I did this for people, and I did that for people. See, you are not sincere. If you do something for a person, the Bible says you're supposed to do it in silence. If you don't do it in silence, it's not sincere. You're doing it for a reason. You're not doing it because you care about the person. By the fact that she keep throwing up stuff that she done for people, that means she did it for a reason. She didn't do it out of the kindness of her heart, because we know she ain't nothing but a black-hearted demon. Okay? So people really need to pay attention to what's going on, in my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. Y'all know I come on here and I do my commentary, and it is what it is, right? And so people really need to pay attention to it. And I really want to call, I made it my business to take a moment and come live today, because I really wanted to speak on that, because I was amazed in the first place that she was on Jay Wilson's panel. And what I say, what happened yesterday? She went right to her channel and threw some shots at Jay Wilson because she don't like the fact that she hit the link. She hit the link. No accountability. She hit the link on her own. Okay? And things happened as they did. So that's just amazing to me, Miss O. I'm going to keep it a buck. I have zero sympathy for any of them. Well, but that's what I just said. You have to. Everybody seem like getting their own karma for associating with the girl. So it's not that I have sympathy, but right is right and right don't wrong nobody. I understand what you're saying. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not having sympathy. I'm just speaking on the head of the snake. You know what I mean? And if you at a point in your life to where you feel so low, or you feel like you want to belong, see, that happens a lot on YouTube. People feel like they want to belong, right? So she was the most popular chat to belong to, TSTSCC. She built it up to, like it was the ultimate place to be. And a lot of people that come online and feel like they want to be a part of something, because see, y'all got to realize, another thing a parasite does is it preys on people that feel like they can't stand on their own. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't stand on their own, and we see that every day online. How do you and offline? How do you think cults are formed? Look at Brother Polite. He just got sentenced to what, 7 years and 10 years probation, and his people are still following him, just like Dr. York people still following him. He ain't nothing but a child predator. That's how he is, and his people are still supporting him. Like I said, some of them just want to be a part of something. Some of them, feel for him because, like I said, birds of a feather flock together. You know what I mean? And thank you, Biggie of Fates. So that's just what's going on. Sorry, I didn't speak. I'm trying to salute you. Oh, no problem, baby. So I was just amazed by that the other day. I'm like, wow, I really want to come on and talk about this. She thinks she can still bully, but yes, she does. Bayless is holding back because of the info demon has on her. Right. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. I would burn my whole house down before I let a bitch threaten me. Okay? I wish I would. Do you understand me? We'll tear the whole goddamn club up. Because see, what she doing to other people, it can be done to her. Okay? And and I can't believe they allowed her. She talked several people into taking out warrants on people and going to court because, like I said, she want to see somebody go to jail online like she did. That's the reason why she acted. Bitch, you wasn't a victim, and you wasn't a victim then. You wasn't a victim now. You didn't appreciate that. That greatly done something to her spirit, which she don't have no soul. but it does something to her on the inside. Do you see what I'm saying? And it burns her to the point to where she want to talk y'all in to doing the same thing. You got to pay attention to what's going on, you know. But and Miss Olivia, how why he didn't get out on the child predator list with the charge? You talking about Brother Polite? Well, now he's going to be on the predators. What do you call that thing? When they put all the predators on the list and something like that. It's the first time he was charged, with it. First time he was being convicted of it. Now he's going to be on the predator list now. On site, if that's what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? He's been convicted now. Now he had been convicted in the court of social media a long time ago when it comes to some people with what he did with what is that guy? With what he did with I can't think of his name. Sinetta. Somebody, some kind of the sex offenders registry. Thank you, Tara. He's on the sex offender registry now. You know what I mean? And so, because he had never been convicted, he had been convicted a while years ago, in the court of public opinion, because he had something going on, with some teenager, some kin to, I believe, Sinetta's wife or something like that. And so, yeah. Mm-hmm. But he's just following behind Dr. York. I don't know if y'all know who Dr. York is. He's a carbon copy of his faithful, somebody that he used to follow faithfully. When that man went to prison for molesting several children, he had his back 100%. And now look where he is. He right in jail, just like Dr. York, just like the guy that he was following. But like I said, Sinetta's niece, thank you. I was like, birds of a feather flock together. You see what I'm saying? And everybody loves a charismatic cult leader. Not everybody, but some people, that appeals to some people. But it don't appeal to me. It just grosses me out. And I was really moved to do a video about that today, because, like I said, what else did I'm just trying to think. The question that I have, because y'all know I like to ask questions. The question that I have is, who invited that demon back in? Like, I'm confused. Like, are y'all okay? See, a lot of people, and I think she was invited in because a lot of people don't know what used to go on around here. You see what I'm saying? So, and a couple of people used to throw up to me, well, you got online when she came back and you kissed butt and you welcomed her back. No, honey, I wasn't kissing butt. I was being cordial because, but in retrospect, I should have been sounding like Nika the other night on that girls panel. The power of Christ compels you. That's what I should have been saying. Get behind me, say. Okay, in retrospect. Okay, it is what it is. Like, we all have to do what we gotta do. Okay. It just is what it is. But anyway, I am glad to be back. I don't and somebody mentioned earlier about the MUDK. I'm like, that is so okay. I found it interesting. Like I said, for the purpose of people taking people to court and all this and all that. Like, who put that out there? That sort of thing. They've been doing it in the beef sector, but it seemed like it got amped up when that cat pissed crazy. Hey, she's powerful. When that cat and simply me and hey everybody, when that cat pissed crazy demon came back and start putting it in people's heads, that's why it got amped up. Like those two girls that had a fight, they done went to court and all of this and all that and blah. Why would y'all have done that before this crazy demon put that in your head? It's easy. People follow easily. Sometimes people follow and don't even realize they're following it. Don't even. Somebody is calling me. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because y'all know when I get online, somebody is going to call me. Okay. But anyway, people follow people's. You put subliminal messages out there, and people start following them. So you have to be careful of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right about that on site. Thank you, Clorel. And so I really just wanted to come on. And like I said, and thank you guys for welcoming me back. Thank you guys that were concerned about me, for being concerned. But I did tell people that, in so many words, that I was going to take a break because I had to. But I really appreciate you guys. It means a lot. You know what I mean? And I even got a couple of cash apps asking, where I was I okay? And thank you for that. I did put a heart by it. And I was just, doing me, living my life. That's all. It's mental health is so rampant, these days, especially in our community. But it would behoove a lot of people to take a break, at certain points in time. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, unfiltered monkey, I've been just fine. Thank you, Saida. And so, but I'm glad to be back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, get used to, coming live again, more frequently. But y'all just be patient with me. Those of you who care, and I'll get it. Hey, chill out. I'll get it up and going again. Do you notice that none of these sectors don't want her, like her? Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Creole butterfly, Libra butterfly. You really didn't miss much. I don't think I missed much at all. 10-3 is really the B sector. 10-3 for the most part. I'm glad you back. Thank you. Oh, and one person clicked on me one day and they asked me, what I thought about that incident was what was in Alabama, the brawl. You know what I mean? Child, I got my whole life with that Alabama brawl with that man with that chair. Child, I was looking at the View this morning, and why does Whoopi Goldberg have a necklace with a chair on it, child? I was like, oh my God. But to answer that question, I got my whole life when I saw all those videos. Hey, the Sassy Show, how you doing? All is well, love. Thank you guys. And so yeah, I got my whole life. When I saw that, I said, you know what? Sometimes black people get tired of being fooled with. And when I seen that child swimming across that water, child in his shoes to come help that man fight, I said, now that's what unity look like. If we could do that all the time in situations like that, a lot of this stuff wouldn't happen to us. And so that's what I felt about that. Honestly, I got my whole life. Anyway, I dropped the link if anybody want to come up and say, anything about what I said or anything in general, because I have been missing you guys. Um, but like I said, I had to take a mental health break. And it was one day, what was I looking at? Mm, I can't. It'll come back to my mind, but it wasn't nothing about beef sector, or none of this stuff over here. And I wanted to talk about it, but I'm gonna have to. Child, it's been so long. I'm just so happy, you know, remembering how to get on StreamYard again to where Charlie went all out of my mind. But I think about it. We'll talk about it next time. But when I seen that video over there, that pretty much took precedence of everything I wanted to talk about today. Um, fun facts and pump. Yeah, absolutely, tropical punch. Right, there was a moment in time when they seen what black people can do when they unite. You know what I mean? Do you see the lady get hit? Yeah, I seen it. No, somebody. Oh, thank you, Shell Whitfield, for the super chat. Child, thank you. I wanted to hear from you so bad during the Montgomery Brown. Absolutely, I'm so happy you're back. Thank you. Just stopped in and was happy to hear your voice. Thank you. Take good care of yourself. Thank you. I appreciate it, love. And once again, thank you for the super track. Whoopi has always been a rebel, right? Don't forget she was blackballed for supporting Arsenio Hall and Minister Farrakhan. Don't sleep on. I know that's right. Black beans and cornbread. You right about that. Hey, A class. How you doing, love? How you doing across the pond, child? Across the pond, girl. And so, yeah, but like I said, yeah, I got my whole life with the Alabama brawl. I sure did. Y'all know I love that. Yeah, they stayed on code. Exactly. Y'all know I love stuff like that. And it was, well, what is the brick incident? What happened with the brick incident? See, somebody asked me about that in the comments, under one of my, don't forget your banners. Oh, yeah, no, I won't. If anybody click the link, I won't forget to bet. But you know what? I forgot. And thank you for saying that, Clorio. Like I said, it's gonna take me a minute to get revved up again. And why is people scared of that catfish crazy demon? What power does she really have except running her damn mouth and trying to take people's livelihood? What power does she have? Oh, I know what I seen. Hold up, Jean Grace says Alabama has been trending all year. Don't forget the girl that faked her abduction. Oh my God, right? That was crazy. She faked her own abduction. Was she mentally ill? Like, what really happened with that situation? And did she get charged like that Anglo woman got charged for faking her own abduction? See, I kind of lost track of that. I kind of lost track of that story, Jean Grey. But yeah, you're right about that. What is going on in Alabama, child? Okay, Virtual J said facts. What is going on with that? A guy tried to talk to a young lady. She said no. Oh, and hit her in the face with a bit. Let me tell you something, Unfiltered Muffy. I have been seeing videos for a couple of years. I saw a video last year or hey, it's hot over here. You got right. I know. I believe it, A class. I seen a video last year, a couple of years ago, of a young woman walking down the street in New York. And she was just walking, and a young guy tried to talk to her, and she didn't want to talk to him. She kept walking, and he hit her in the face with a skateboard. Do you see what I'm saying? All because she didn't want to talk to him. And so that's kind of the norm, in these situations nowadays. Now, Tiffany said the lady with the brick is a scout. Really? She injected herself into um she injected herself in the face with saline. The nurse said from the clinic she went to. Really? And is that now is the brick lady the one that says she's always jumping in people's face and starting fights? Is that the brick lady? Is that the brick lady? And said she beat up some old man or something like that online. Is that the same person? Because I was trying to follow that too for a little minute, but y'all know me, I don't have a long attention span and I get sidetracked. But there are actually women being assaulted on streets because they don't want to talk to people, men, or even say hi. Now that is a true thing. Now this may have been fake, allegedly, I'ma say. But there are incidents of that actually happening. That was fake. The lady that said she was hit with a brick. Wow, that is so horrible. But there are actual incidents of that happening. You know what I mean? Somebody said she pulled the same thing in 2020. That is so foul. You know what I mean? The ex-friend exposed her. So I guess she wanted to get some sympathy, some GoFundMe. That's the norm around her these days. So I'm not surprised about that either. But those things are actually happening sometimes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. They said the brick lady is known for doing pranks. Oh wow. Oh wow. And following the 7 star saga, Miss Ho. Now the only thing I heard about that Chlorio is that the pregnancy was fake. Now I did hear that part. Now whether it was or not, I don't know. I did see what she was threatened. She had to go to court or something like that. Another court incident. But I didn't follow that a lot. And I heard that she. You know what tripped me out about that? I was amazed that she was over there talking to that cat piss crazy demon after all the stuff that cat piss crazy demon did to her. I heard she was some Somalia in her community. Hold on. And her community is not happy with her. Oh wow, so she's a Somalian and they're not happy with her. I can believe it. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I heard about that. Child, yeah, Tiffany, they said it was a fake. But you know what, but I think that's pretty low because there are actual cases of that happening. Like I told you, the one that I saw was the guy that hit the girl in the face with a skateboard for real because she didn't want to speak to him. You know what I mean? So that kind of, that makes people feel unsympathetic towards that sort of situation when it happens for real. You know what I mean? And for a woman to pull a prank like that and just pull a scam or flat out lie about something like that is beyond me. You got to be lower than dirt, okay? Because there are actual cases of that happening. She made fun of AA and called them in what who did rest is the fake prank lady. Miss O, welcome back. Thank you. These people been wandering around unchecked. Well, you been thank you straight from the gate. Oh, sorry, lady. Oh, me and my right. But yeah, y'all. I'm happy to be back first straight from the gate, child. I just do my commentary, child. But that's all. I was amazed that she was up there entertaining that cat piss crazy demon. Who rest his fate? The Somali woman. Oh, the brick lady. Oh, okay. Well, cause she don't think she African American. And she would call us the N word cause she's Somalian. And they rather be anything but black when they come to the United States of America. They don't want to associate themselves with us black people, even though they are black. A lot of African people feel that way too. They'd rather be associated, but they don't realize that when you come over here and you got that much melanin in your skin, it don't matter if you came from Somalia or Nigeria or the Congo or Ghana, you still gonna be black. Okay? You still black when you come over here. Okay. And they hate that, but it is what it is. You just have to deal with it. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. It just is what it is. They hate to be associated with us African Americans, aka us black people. So, whatever. They still gonna associate you with black people. You still gonna be black. Okay? A class said the Somalians are the worst for. Is that right? Wow. Like I said, that melanin in their skin is gonna get you called the N word. While you run around calling other people the N word, that melanin gonna get you called the N word just the same. Okay. I believe there is an agenda to create animosity towards African American women. Absolutely, there has been an agenda for at least a decade or more, almost 2 decades. So you are right about that. They want everyone to hate us. Pay attention. You are absolutely right about that. And that part of that agenda is that black manosphere and that guy that came online like decades ago named Sergeant Willie Peter, something like that. They say he started the anti-black woman campaign, and all of this and all of that there, and that we even like some male black entertainers don't want they want to demean black women, and so I absolutely agree there is an agenda, to get the world to hate black women, and I think the reason for that, especially when black men participate and things like that, is because they feel less than. Okay, because they feel less than. They want to take away your femininity. They want to call you masculine. And you know that most of the time we only have ourselves to defend ourselves with and take care of ourselves with. They feel offended because we are not under their thumbs anymore, and we didn't have a choice but to take care of ourselves. And they say that we are the leaders in the black community. It's not because we want to be. It's because we have to be. Okay, and that's just what it is. But they get offended by that. They don't want to do nothing for you. Then they get mad when you start to succeed. Okay? And so it just is what it is. They succeeded in creating the gender wars. Absolutely. With us, now they want everyone to hate black men and black. You're absolutely right. I absolutely agree. But that's what black men get for falling for the okie doke. They are idiots. Some of the black men that participate in this anti-black woman campaign. How can you launch an anti-black woman campaign when you came from a black woman? A lot of that is mommy issues, honestly, and a lot of it is because they feel unfulfilled in their lives. Okay, and I'm talking about the black men that participate in this anti-black woman campaign. But it is not our fault that we had to pick ourselves up and do it for ourselves. Okay, because if a black man want to be the head, you shouldn't have to ask to be the head. Okay, you should do that with honor. You should take your rightful place. But unfortunately, we don't see a lot of that going on in this day and age. I felt so bad by that girl that just had a baby. She's a young girl. What is her name? Christiane Rock or something like that. I know I'm not saying her name right. I'm not familiar with these young celebrities, but I seen that story going around, and she has such a toxic relationship with her child's father. I can't see. It don't make no sense to me why she would want to have a baby with this guy, and the relationship is so toxic. I felt so bad, for that child, honestly. And Miss Lydia, thank you. I felt bad for that, and so, and my next thing is, I, uh, I also seen a little bit of the Dovey situation, child. What in the world is going on with Dovey? And just read my book. I was getting good little Kiki Christiane. Right? Yeah, I can't pronounce her name probably. Yeah, I felt so bad for the child. You know what I mean? Because it's such a toxic environment. You know, and so yeah, Chris Sean. Oh, is that how you pronounce it, Chris Sean? Oh, thank you, Beans and Corn. But her name is Chris Sean. Okay, so I told you I couldn't. I didn't get the way it was spelled, Chris Sean Rock. Okay, thank y'all. So Dovey and Just Read My Book. Child, that was a whole incident, right, from what I heard of it. And I just don't understand how in the world Just Read My Book gonna invite that lady to come to her home and she only knows her own line. I was like, child, what you thought was gonna happen? Dovey was out of pocket. A child and Dovey? Dovey, you just went to that lady's house to create yourself a storyline. Tell the people the truth, Dovey. Come on now, girl. Girl, girl, girl. Child. She said, well, Dovey has an apartment. Really, Just Read My Book has her peace and home. But I know that's right, Clorio. I would never, ever in my life, ever, 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 never, ever, ever. Not only would I want to meet anybody online, offline, and that's no disrespect to y'all. I'm talking about the crazies. But I would never, ever, ever, absolutely never invite anybody to my home. I don't understand the logic behind that. That's called being absolutely too invested in a person's story. Okay, child. Y'all know no Dovey like to spin tales and storylines, child. I seen lunacy from. Okay, I have to admit, Clorio, I do too. Dovey in her own place. And well, good. I'm so glad. She done went from Florida to North Carolina. Well, all right, child. All right, but I was just amazed that Just Read My Book invited her to stay with her. Okay, okay, that I actually kind of agree with for a storyline. Like honestly, Dovey ain't stupid, y'all. People underestimate Dovey. I think sometimes, child, you can't underestimate Dovey. Don't do that. Dovey is old. Dovey is a old school, a old school roller. Okay, Dovey know the ropes. Dovey know how to do what Dovey know how to do. Okay. Don't be underestimating Dovey, y'all. She know how to spin a storyline. Okay. No, she is not at all. She is not at all, Cruiser. Not at all what, Cruiser? No, never, not ever. I might help you get a room. I heard that, Joy. Let's see how long Dovey will be in her new crib. She needs to cut. I hope she's in her new crib for a long time, because Dovey, you ain't getting no younger, girl. You ain't getting no younger. You need to, to put your stake down and post yourself and get yourself a homestead, girl, and stay there. Okay, yeah, Dovey not stupid at all. Dovey is absolutely not stupid, Miss Cruz. I agree with that. Absolutely not. Okay. And I also, like I said earlier, on my community wall, got a good little kiki about that video, some of that video I was watching on the spaceship over there of Nika arguing with that XO person. I was like, oh Lord, why is she I was like, mental illness is real. I was like, baby, I absolutely hope she stay in her place. She need to stake her claim and stay there, child. You know, because she ain't getting no younger. So Dovey, pay your rent, girl, and stay in your apartment or whatever you got going on. You was lucky to find a reasonable apartment. The way rental prices and home prices are going up these days. So that was J Speak 2.2000.0. I heard that, Cruiser. But stay where you at, Dove girl. Prices is too high. It's too high to live these days, child. Okay, it ain't enough YouTubing in the world. I don't care what nobody say, Dovey. Okay? I'm telling you. Don't be falling for the okie doke, child. Some people do really well on YouTube monetarily, and some of us don't. Okay? Some of us just own here because we like to run our mouth and give our commentary, child. Hey, Castro, how you doing, love? But anyway, I'm gonna get out from here. I have enjoyed. I can't believe that I was gone so long, and I just feel, right back into a storyline that I want to comment on, because there's so much that I realize that I've missed so much, but I really want to comment on that situation I saw on Jay Wilson's panel with that cat piss crazy demon. Okay, now like I said, I said what I meant, not meant what I said, because it's just my commentary and those are my thoughts on that. And like I said, your vibe attracts your tribe, and birds of a feather absolutely flock together. So you gotta pay attention. Demetra said, "Don't stay gone too long." I won't, Demetra. I'm trying to be back now. I just have to become. Hey, Tabby Cat. I have to become more consistent again with doing my videos, child. But I'm working on it. You know what I mean? I'm working on y'all. Have y'all ever, let me tell y'all something I did learn, right? Now, I had never heard, ever heard of people putting cube steaks in a crock pot, right? So I was having a conversation with a lady the other day, and she said she loves to make cube steaks in a crock pot and makes them real tender, right? So I was like, girl, give me the recipe, right? So yesterday, for Sunday dinner, I put a whole lot of cube steaks in a crock pot, child, and I made some put the French onion dip over it and the cream of mushroom soup over, like you said, as well as the gravy over it, child. Then I put it in there, baked it for about, let it cook on low for about 6 hours. I made myself some homemade mashed potatoes, had some homemade cornbread, and mac and cheese, and some snaps, which are green beans. Child, when I say I had never tasted a cube steak that was so good or so tender, I was like, oh, child. Hey, about how you doing? I had never heard of that before. And child, right, cruise or anything in a crock pot, but I have never heard of putting cube steaks in a crock pot. So I took that lady's recipe and I replicated it yesterday in that crock pot, child, and everybody loved that dinner. I was like, okay, this is gonna become a staple. Cause like I said, no matter what you do to cube steaks, sometimes they are too hard to chew. Y'all know my teeth is old, right? I can't be chewing no cube steaks like that. But y'all, them cube steaks was falling apart. I was like, child, it's gonna be a staple. I got another good crock pot meal to add to my repertoire, because y'all know I love my crock pot, right? Child. Okay, thank you, Blue Stars. Thank you so much. Please stay on these streets, Olivia. I'll listen to you while I do my thank you, Droid TV. Hey Phil, hey love. While I do my chores, you have been thank y'all so much for saying that I have been missed. That means a lot. You know what I mean? Post a recipe on your wall. Okay, well, you know what? I sure will. I haven't had cube steaks since I was a kid. Ain't that right, Unbound? Child, I can't hardly chew them. It's no matter cruise. Joy Bourne said, "Cruiser, yes, I made a meatloaf and shocked myself. I like y'all. I do a thing called Mexican meatloaf. Okay, and I call it Mexican meatloaf because what I do instead of the packs of meatloaf stuff that you put in your meatloaf, right? Because I don't like a lot of tomato paste in my meatloaf, right? I can't do it like that. So what I do is I substitute that meatloaf pack with that taco seasoning pack. I put it in there and it give it a different flavor. And I put just a little bit of tomato paste in it, and the egg and the crumbled up crackers to bind it together so it won't fall apart. And I call it and put a lot of cheese out through it and on top of it. And I call it my Mexican meatloaf, child. Okay. Because I don't like to taste the tomato paste, and when you do a meatloaf that way. So, child, thank you, A class. So, yeah, I had that them crock pot cube steaks, child. And I got my whole entire life. When I say when all was said and done, the whole pot was gone and wasn't nothing left but the gravy in the bottom of the crock pot. I was like, child, well, all right. Yes. I use my pressure cooker, tripe, beef tongue, and black eyed peas. I make a soup. Oh, that sounds wonderful, beans and cornbread. That sounds really good. It sure does. Now, I can't get the hang of a pressure cooker. Right, viewers of Team Instapot. I can't get the hang of the Instapot, the pressure cooker. I tried, and I can't get the hang of it. You know, cause Brandy bought me one. Child, it just be sitting in the, pretty much under the counter, cause I can't get the hang of it. But y'all know I love my crock pot. I done broke several of them, but child, I still be fooling with my giant crock pot, child. I love those meals. But anyway, I just want to throw that in there because I was so proud of myself for the Sunday dinner that I made yesterday. Since we be talking about food around here now, child, it's all about the time. Oh, okay. Once you get it, you will be hooked. I know that's right, View. I be trying it every once in a while. You know what I mean? And Brandy done tried to show me how to work it, child, but child, I'm old school. And it take me a minute to catch on to new things, child. I'm scared of a pressure cooker and Instapot. Child, I had a fail because I tried to put some what do you call it? Some oxtails in a pressure cooker. When I say it was a fail, child, it was a, y'all know how much oxtails cost, right? It was an ultimate fail. I would never do that again. Oxtails cost too much money. They will go in my crock pot. Yes, they will. That pressure cooker Instant Pot is good for making rice fast or cooking boiled meat. Oh, okay. Miss O, don't forget to put the recipe. Okay. Oh, okay, Chlorio. Yeah, I put it in the description box. I sure will. Pressure cook is the truth. I heard that beans and corn, but like I said, I be trying to get the hang of it. You know what I mean? Especially for the thick meat, And oxtail is a thick meat, and so that's the reason why I tried it in there. But like I said, it was an epic fail. And I haven't tried it no more since then. I'm gonna be honest, it's still under the cabinet, child. You only need 20 minutes for oxtail. Wow. I don't know what I did wrong. I think I put too much time on it, beans and cornbread, as a matter of fact. I'm scared of the stovetop pressure cooker, but love my Ninja Foodie pressure cooker. Oh wow, just comfort. My grandmother's stories of pressure cookers blowing up scared me. Oh, is that right, Glorio? Oh wow, I didn't even think about that. I think I put too much time on it. I think that's how I messed them up. Child. I'll try it again though one day, child. Just comfort, you got a good one. I'll try it again one day, y'all. But anyway, let me get off here. And like I said, thank y'all so much for welcoming me back. Thanks so many y'all for joining this chat after I hadn't been here for so long. Thank you for listening to my commentary chat. I just had to come on and say what I felt about the Jay Wilson video situation, because that is something that I want to talk about. Right, it's a sin to waste the oxtails, right? Child. Yeah, I did put too much time on it. Beans and cornbread, I did. Because they came out chewy, which means I darn near burnt them. You know what I mean? I couldn't even bite through it. Or, it's hard to put I did too much with that pressure cooker, okay? I want Chlorio. I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. Like I said, child, I had been offline so long, it took me a minute to remember how to log on to StreamYard. And y'all know that's bad. I know I was wrong for that. Okay. But I needed a break, child. And I told y'all one reason why. And another reason why is everybody need to take a break every once in a while, in my opinion. But child, I will be back with my commentary, because I just comment. I don't beef with nobody, but I do my commentary. That ain't changed, child. That ain't changed. I don't have the stamina to beef anymore, but I will. And one other thing that I saw that was interesting. Y'all remind me to talk about it when I come back on. Was that V. Lenore situation with that lady in Chicago over there? Okay, y'all got to give me some tea about that when I come back. Okay, because I don't even understand how that started. I was like, oh, I saw a little bit of that, and I was like, what's really going on, child? Get up some black YouTube videos on the pressure. I did do a lot of videos, beans and cornbread, looking at the thing about the pressure cooker. Child. Now I must say that I also looked at a couple of videos about the crock pot. After the lady told me she put cube steaks in the crock pot, I even looked at some YouTube videos about the cube steaks in the crock pot. I did that too. Like I said, because I had never done it before. And I was like, oh, I want to know what some other people think about it, because I hadn't even never heard of it before. But there are, come to find out, there are a lot of videos about that. Child, I was like, oh, Lord. How have I not even ever heard about that before? It just tripped me out, child. Beans cornbread. The Instant Pot is good too. Yeah, yeah. I have both of them. But you like the Ninja Foodie better, child. But anyway, look at J Truth laughing at me. I don't even know why, child. I ain't, child. She know about me and my adventures with the crock pot. I know that. So that's probably why she laughing, y'all. But I got to get off of here. And thank y'all so much for those that were concerned about me. Thank for those of you that asked about me and I didn't respond. Thank you so much. I wasn't even logging into YouTube Studio after a while. I just laid off. The only thing I was doing with my phone was answering it, okay, and doing the text messages. She said, "Cause you know why? Yeah, about them damn crock pots that I'll be breaking." But anyway, thank you for asking about me. Thank you for welcoming me back. Those of you that welcomed me back when I put that thing on my community wall, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all, please hit the like button and the share button. And thank you to all of you guys that shared my video, welcoming me back. Yeah, please hit that thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hit that like video, because your girl is back. Okay, I won't, J Truth. I try not to, child. I try not to, but like I said earlier, when I start getting angry for real, it's time for me to take a break. Cause y'all know I don't get mad. Hey, Stick baby, how you did? How you doing? On my way out the door. Hold on, let me read Stick. I love me some Stick on my way out the door. But first, I am so happy that you are back, Miss O. Love it when you cook. Thank you, Stick. I saw your streak and caramelized onion. Oh, my steak. Yes, thank you, Chad. Thank you, Stick. Thank you, Gills. And like I said, and you was bugging Brandy. She don't come online no more either, Jay. She don't come online at all no more. Not doing the YouTube thing anyway. Thank you, Beans and Cornbread. But anyway, like I said, thank you all so much for welcoming me back. Thank you for joining this video. I didn't think nobody was gone. Hey, Miss Renee Patterson, thank you so much for gonna show up because I had been gone for so long. But I love y'all. And thank y'all. And I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Y'all be careful out there. Be safe. Y'all don't go around having it. Y'all watch our backs. Y'all won't have to hit nobody over the head with a folding chair, child. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mo Stick. Love you, love. And so yeah, y'all be careful. Okay. So y'all won't have to completely go off on nobody and throw your head up to call in the troops. Okay. Watch your back, watch your front, watch your sides. I love you guys, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Peace.